there. Today I'd like to take a look at this product. I really like this selfie stick. This is actually my favorite selfie stick right now. And I'll show you some of the features on it. It's not the smallest that I've owned or tested. It's about 8.5 inches long, and the thickest part over here is probably about 1 3/4 or 1 7/8 inches, but it is really handy and really cool. So it stores up nice and neat like this, and then you pop this over and you turn it, and now you have this part over here. Now there is an arrow over here. This tells you that this part actually expands. See the arrow? And what I like about this is that it can turn, so you can have it. Let's see how I do this. How I like to do it is I like the home button to be down, so if I'm taking pictures. So if I want it in portrait mode, I'll actually use this part here to help hold it on. You see what I'm saying? To kind of be like a base over here. So I can actually have it as a portrait mode, or I can turn it and have it be landscape mode. And then, you know, obviously I'd adjust this over to the middle a little bit more, but it totally fits. This is a iPhone 6s Plus with a case on it, and it's about 6 3/8 inches long by 3 1/4 wide, and it fits in there just right. So it definitely can fit the larger phones. And you know, I absolutely love that I can do portrait or landscape on this. And then you can also turn this, and then you tighten it up. It is plastic, and so there is that. But then this part, this is your button. It's also a remote. You just pop it out there, and then you can use this as a remote. You can set this up somewhere. It's just a micro USB cable. You just plug it in there and charge it up. There's a blue button, a blue light over here, and when you hold it down, then it'll blink, and that tells you, you know, it needs to pair. Otherwise, you just hold it down to turn on, hold it down to turn off, hold it down longer to do the pairing. So that has been fine, and it's remembered my pairing each time, so that hasn't been an issue. Now, the reason why you also have this remote is because this is also a tripod. Oh, and when it's like this, then it does say over here, does say push. So you just push this up, and then you can use it as a tripod. And it does work, it does work decently well. It's just these little plastic hinges, so you know it's not going to take too much abuse. But if you're nice with it and everything, then it definitely works. So then you can also pull this out, and then you do have to be careful about this turning though. There doesn't seem to be a lock on this turning mechanism, and then you just push this back in. And this part here is actually because this is up, so you can just push this down, and then you come there. And then remember, when you want to put it away, it won't go like this. You have to actually turn it to the back, and then it fits very nicely over here. Actually, I think this is a little, I think I had it extended a little bit when I measured it earlier, so let me remeasure this for you. Yeah, this is 7 3/4 of an inch long, so not horribly big. So when this thing is fully extended, it is 22 1/4 inches long from here all the way to the end. I didn't measure up here, but 22 1/4 inches, and then 7, what did I say? 7 7 and 7/8 of an inch when it's small like this. But yeah, it's very, very handy, and it has a lot of options because you can do portrait, you can do landscape, you have your tripod over here, and you have this separates to be a separate remote as well. And it's worked great for me with my large phone. So totally recommend it. I actually really love this. This is my new favorite, and I love the way it looks as well. So there you go. If there are any questions, go ahead and leave them for me in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.